See this way a little bit. What's going on, everybody? I am live across all platforms. I don't think I've been live on this many platforms ever, really, ever. Let me take these off. What's going on, everybody? I told you guys I would be back and in action to let you know some exciting. Oh, shoot, my battery gonna die. Okay. Well, if you're on Facebook, I'm sorry. My Facebook thing's about to die, so I probably won't get you on Facebook, but I will put the recording on Facebook. I'm live across all platforms: Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, but Facebook is about to die, so I can't even think about that. So guys, I'm so excited to be talking to you. I am getting ready to go over some exciting news that I got. And you probably, guys, you probably already figured out what the news is. But remember, you see this hashtag 360, you see all that over there, right? You see that up there? Hashtag submit 365, where I was submitting 365 proposals this year. I think I've submitted 70 proposals so far. And guess what, guys? Drum roll. I just won my first proposal of 2024. Woo! I'm so excited. I just won my first proposal of 2024, and I am so excited. But y'all, hold up. Let me get you like this. The way it happened is bananas. And I tell you guys this, who learn from me and who train from me all the time, you have to follow up with the contract officers. If you don't follow up with the contract officers, you could potentially be missing out on some very good information. Got blue lipstick on my nose. Okay, guys, so let me get into the story of how I won my first proposal of 2024, guys. I'm so excited. And guys, let me tell you something. I know I tell y'all don't fall in love with a proposal. I always say do not fall in love with a proposal, a solicitation, but I fell in love with it. And I'm happy because I got it. But guess what, guys? Thank you, coach. Thank you. I won the proposal, I won the contract, but guess what? I was not the original awardee. I wasn't even supposed to get this contract. I was not the original awardee. I was not supposed to get this contract. I was not supposed to get this contract. But for those of you who train from me and who listen to me, what do I always tell you you should do after you submit a proposal? Thank you, user with a bunch of numbers. I am so excited for you to just joining me. I just won my first contract of the year after submitting over 60 proposals. I told you guys, if you submit, I don't care how many times it is, how much money, you're going to at least win one contract. You're going to at least win one contract. Now, I know on one of these three platforms, somebody is going to ask me this question. And if you guys ask me this question, I will answer the question for you. I'm not going to tell you what question it is, but I know somebody is going to ask it. And if you ask it, I will answer it truthfully because, I mean, technically ain't none of your business. But if you ask, I will answer, okay? But yes, I just won my first contract after submitting over 60 proposals. Now, you might be like, damn, that don't seem like a good thing. Well, it actually is because remember, you guys be bummed out from not winning, from submitting 1 to 2 proposals. Man, I submitted 2 proposals. Man, I submitted 3 proposals in 6 months. And I ain't win nothing. Y'all, I've been submitting since January 1st. January 1st, I've been submitting. And I just won. I just won after submitting from January 1st. So I want to hear about I submitted 3 in 6 months and I haven't heard anything. This ain't working for me. You have to, thank you, Cash. You have to keep bidding. You have to keep submitting. Submit and forget. Submit and forget. See, I knew somebody was going to ask me the question. Look, Kimberly asked me the question. I knew it. I knew it. Like, y'all be all up in people's pockets. But it's okay. Kimberly, I got you, babe. I'm going to answer the question. But guys, let me tell you, I was not the original awardee of this. It is a service. I was not the original awardee of this contract. Now, what do I always tell you guys you need to do after you submit a proposal? What do I always say? Anybody put in the comments. What do I always say after you submit your proposal? What should you do? Put it in the comments. I want to see. I got three people here. I got YouTube, I got Instagram, and I got TikTok. Follow up. Ramona. What did I just say? I wasn't the original awardee, right? You know why I was able to win? Because I followed up with the subcontractor. The subcontractor, and guys, this was on Marketplace. The subcontractor told me, and I had a phone conversation with him. He told me we was originally awarding this to someone else. Okay, the award is for lifeguards in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, where they need lifeguards at the Coast Guard seaside pool. Okay, he told me originally. Yep, Kimberly, follow up. That's right. He told me originally, well, we was gonna go with somebody else, but we didn't have all the money together. His quote was $44,000. My quote was like $58,000. We was gonna go with him, but we told him we didn't have all the money. It would take some time, and he said, "Well, about time y'all get the money, I'm not gonna have any more guards. I guess there's a guard shortage or something. I don't know, but I'm not gonna have any more guards left." And so he was like, "Oh, okay, well, dang." And he said the very next day, guess who he got an email from? Asking, "Hey, I'm just calling to check the status of the proposal. If you need anything, let me know, because this is what we do." Guess who he got that email from? Take a good guess. Anybody want to take a good guess? Where he got that email from? Put it in the comments. Y'all know I love participation. Yes, Ramona. This girl right here. Me! He got the email from me. He said he got it the very next day after he was like, "Man, what are we going to do for this solicitation?" The pool, y'all, has not been open for 2 years because they could not find lifeguards. They could not find lifeguards. It hadn't been open for 2 whole years. Yes, Jermico, me. And guess what? Once that guy said, "Well, I'm not going to have no lifeguards," like, I can't wait. I magically popped up and said, "Hey, guys, I'm just calling to find out the status of the solicitation that I submitted. Please let me know if you need anything, because we provide it all." And he actually said that from my email. He said, "We do it all." That's what I put in my email. And y'all, he contacted me back and said, "Hey, we can't give you what you asked for. This is the budget." Now, usually, guys, they go back and resolicit the solicitation. They go back and resolicit the solicitation and be like, "We're going to repost it to see anybody." They didn't do that this time, which is very unusual, which is why I'm like, this is a crazy story. This is absolutely insane. So they came to me because we were in communications. Now, I was in communication with this person way before then. I already knew that I did not win because he told me they were going to award it to someone else. But they still had it pending in Marketplace. So I kept going back and forth. I'm like, "What we doing? Like, we playing double dutch. What we doing here? Like, is it going to be awarded? What's going on?" So he was like, "This is what we have. We have a budget of $30,000. Now, like I said, they usually, what's up? They usually resolicit the solicitation and put it out there to everybody to be fair." He came to me and said, "We have $30,000. What can you do with that?" And so, although I bid it 50, now remind you, this is a 3-month service. I bid it 50 something for 3 months. And it's considered a year-long solicitation, base year. Y'all know about base years, right? So it's considered a year-long solicitation, but it's only for 3 months. So when I bid it 50 something thousand, I was thinking 12 months, but it wasn't 12 months. It was only 3. And when I started thinking, okay, 3 months, 30,000, I'm like, I think I can do that. But the hours will have to be lower because I'm giving you a discount. Yes, I won a bid. Yes, I bid it on lifeguard services at Massachusetts, in MA, okay? At the Coast Guard in MA. I bid it on that and I won. So he was like $30,000. Thank you so much. He was like $30,000. You can cut the hours you want. So guess what? I sent him back a list saying, here's option A, B, C, and D. We can do any one of these for $30,000. We're going to charge you $10,000 a month. Regardless. Fixed firm. Now, who knows what fixed firm means? Put in the comments. What does fixed firm mean? If you have learned from me, if you heard anything about government contracts and you got a mentor, they should have taught you what fixed firm means. So what does fixed firm mean, guys? Put it in the comments. I want to see if y'all know. Y'all still know I love participation and all that other good stuff. Put it in the comment. What is fixed firm? If you don't know, I'm going to tell you. But if anybody knows what fixed firm means, put it in the comments. I told them I will charge you $10,000 fixed firm. That's $10,000 per month for a total of $30,000. Total of $30,000. Okay, since nobody knows what fixed firm is, fixed firm basically is, it don't matter how many hours you work. I could work 1 hour. That's right. I could work 1 hour a week. If I'm telling you I'm charging 10 hours, yes, exactly, Jamiko. If I'm telling you I'm charging 10 hours or $10,000 a month, I could work 10 hours in a whole month. Guess what? It don't matter. Yep, it is what it is. You pay me $10,000 and that is what it is. So that is for the people who's all in my pockets, Kim. That is how much I'm making in 3 months. $30,000 for 3 months of service. Y'all know that's some people's whole year working at other jobs. And I'm making it in 3 months. But the fact that he came to me and said, hey, can you do something with this instead of resoliciting? I am so shocked. That has never happened to me before. That I don't think that's happened to anybody. Jazz, I don't know if you're still on here. Has that ever happened to you? I don't know if that's happened. I told y'all, all the weird stuff always happens to me. But I'm happy it does because I get to tell you about it. So I sent him back the email, gave him the thing. He's like, okay, let me see. Let me bring this to the people. And then maybe 2 days, 3 days later, I get an email saying we're going to pick option B and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Y'all, after I got that and they sent me the PO, that's a vocabulary term. For those of you who are my students, you should know what a PO. You might not know what a PO. I might have to add that to my list. But you should know what a PO means if you've ever had a contract. Yeah, look at Cash. Okay, Cash, you know. So I was sent the purchase order. Oh, shoot, I got to sign it. I forgot. They just sent it to me this week. This just happened this week, okay? So I'm going to sign the purchase order. I'm going to send it back along with everything. Now, let me tell you about the solicitation in the contract that I won. This contract has to do with providing lifeguard services at the Coast Guard pool in MA. Okay, in MA. I ain't gonna say it because y'all gonna laugh at me. So that's what I'm doing. Now, how did I get lifeguards? There's a lifeguard. I didn't even know lifeguard has shortages. I don't even know. But there is a lifeguard shortage. So what I do and what my company kind of is anyway, it's a temp agency. I hire out or partner with, I don't like saying hire because I don't do 1090, I don't do W-4 people. I only do 1099. So I only work with independent contractors. So I partner with other people. So I put an ad out and people responded to the ad. That is how I got my lifeguards. That is how I got my lifeguards. Just like a temp agency sends you jobs and you go where you do it for temporary. That is how I got my lifeguards. Okay. Now you can do that. You can do that. But it's a little extra work at the end of the year and all the other stuff you have to send them if you're going to do that. That's cool. But you got to figure out how to deal with those type of people. I know how to deal with it. And if you're one of my students and you need help, get in contact with me. Okay, so I sent my service agreement to my independent contractors. So even if you're working with like an individual person, like a lawyer, a doctor, whatever, you still send them a service agreement. You don't just send service agreements to like large businesses or businesses you're doing work with. You still send them the service agreement. Now, they signed it. Well, I just sent it to them yesterday. So they have until Monday to sign it. We start on June 9th, guys. I am so excited that after submitting 70, y'all look at this. Look at my calendar. You see YouTube? All those blue spots. Those are submissions. It took over 60 proposals for me to submit, and I'm not done. I still have 100 and something to submit. I'm submitting 365. Okay, so it took me that to win my first one, and I still have at least 15 that have not gotten back to me. Maybe I've won more and I don't even know about it yet. But this is what I'm saying, y'all. Don't give up. You submit one, you submit two, and then you guys are like, this ain't catching. We're not doing nothing. It's because you just only submitted 1, 2. It took up to 60 for me to win my first one. And the reason why I won it is because I followed up. Guys, do not forget to follow up with your sub, because you could potentially be missing out on a win. And I told you that happened to me before, y'all. Remember, I told you that happened to me before 2 times. I was actually supposed to be the awardee, and they accidentally awarded it to someone else. So following up is part of the job, baby. If y'all go to my my page, y'all see a video that's called the Yes Gov. Yes, you remember that, right? So y'all will see a day in the life of a federal concierge. And in that, I always say I need to follow up. Here's my contract organizer. So on Amazon, guys, go get you one. Everybody that's yellow, I have to follow up every single week. Every single week, I follow up until they say, look, you getting on, like, stop emailing us. You did not win or whatever. Well, they can't really say that because, they got to be professional. But I still follow up. I don't care. Until they say I did not win, I will follow up. It's a part of my daily routine. Hell, we barely do anything all week. I make that a part of my routine. So I am so excited to be, and I'm announcing this to you guys the first day. No, I follow up a week later. So I submit, and then the day that I submit, I follow up a week later. For everyone, I follow up 1 week later. Because if you just submit today, clearly, it ain't done. But I follow up 1 week later. Yeah, I follow up at least a week later. You can do a week or 2. I just do a week because it gives me something to do during the week. Y'all know we don't do nothing. Shh, don't tell nobody. We do a lot, right? We do a lot. So that is my first win of the year. After submitting over 60 proposals, I just won my first one that's giving me 5 figures for 3 months of work. So like I said, next time I don't want to hear anybody talk about I submitted 6 in 3 months and submitted 7. Yo, that ain't good enough. You want to win, you have to submit, okay? You want to win, you have to submit. So I'm going to jump off in a little bit because I have my student coming in at 7 o'clock. But I'm here to answer any questions you guys have about my win. Thank you so much for your congratulations. I'm excited. I'll let you know how it goes. I am going to be hiring. I wanted to partner with 5 different people. So I got some more applications that I need to go through so I can get them on because I want to make sure that they got enough people to do it. But yes, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go through some of these questions. YouTube, if you got questions, go ahead, put in the chat. Insta, if you got questions, go ahead, put in the chat. And of course, TikTok, if you do, I want to answer some of your questions. If you got questions, go ahead, put in the chat and I'll get to them. All right. What is the scope of work that you won and what did the submission look like? So, Coach, scope of work was lifeguarding. I need 2 lifeguards. We're doing 7 days a week, 6-hour days. And they need a supervisor and a regular lifeguard. That's the scope of work. So that's what I'm providing to the government. And submission, it depends. I bidded this on Marketplace. For those of you who bid it on Marketplace, y'all know what that's like. It's kind of like an eBay. So I bid it on Marketplace. But I don't even think it mattered that I bid it on Marketplace because I didn't originally win. The reason why I won is because I followed up. So that is a tip. Always follow up. Is it how much? Well, you guys know how much my contract worth. It is a service. Lifeguarding. I found them on like Indeed. Indeed has a free version, right? You can pay for the other version. I think it's a lot of money to actually pay, but I do pretty good on the free. Like they call it sponsoring. So if you get your ad sponsored, you pay for it, just like a Facebook ad. You pay for it, and I guess they kind of like keep it at the top, push it up or whatever. But I get people on the free, like non-sponsored. So I'm just gonna stick with that until I need to. But guess what? We can write it off at the end of the year. Y'all remember, everything we can write off at the end of this year. This blue lipstick I can write off at the end of the year if I wanted to, okay? Let's see. What do you do with your subcontractors? So my subcontractors are independent contractors. So sub to me, and I'm not saying this is accurate or this is right. This is just something I made up. Subcontractors are dealing with like businesses, like people who doing lawn care, people who doing snow removal and stuff. I'm working with independent contractors, meaning people I am partnering with, just like in DoorDash or whatever, and they get to pick their own hours. But because it's contracted, they have to still work a certain amount of hours. So that's what I'm doing. I got an email from a bid saying the team wants to talk to me. Okay. Good job. I mean, that's exciting. It's nerve-wracking when you get an email. You're like, oh my God, it's coming true. Is it about to happen? Don't get nervous, okay? Don't get nervous. Let's see. I submitted a lifeguard proposal that I originally did not win, but because I followed up, I won it. They gave it to me, I should say. I use Indeed. I use Zipper. Well, I don't use ZipRecruiter, but I think I'm going to put my ad on ZipRecruiter like today or tomorrow. And what's the other one? ZipRecruiter and Glassdoor. Those might be some good, but there's a bunch of free ads. There's a bunch of free stuff. So, but guys, I'm so excited. I wanted to share this news with you guys on all my platforms. I'm literally on 3 platforms. It would have been 4 if this thing was not dead. But I wanted to share this with you guys and let you know, don't give up, y'all. Don't give up. So if before I get out of here, if you guys need help with submitting, if y'all still haven't submitted, y'all know I hate excuses. For y'all who know me, y'all know I can't stand excuses. Just be honest. I don't feel like submitting. This is stupid. I had other things to do. I want to go to a party. I don't care what you say. Just be honest, okay? But I have something for you guys. If you go to the link in my bio, Instagram and YouTube, go to the link in my bio. Instagram and TikTok, go to the link in my bio. YouTube, you can check in the description in this video below. I have a 5 steps to submitting checklist. I go through the 5 steps on how to submit a proposal. Free checklist. Go to the link in my bio and go to the description and click on it. Put your email in. Get the checklist. No more excuses as to why you cannot submit, because I am literally giving you the 5 steps to submitting. Okay, so that's in there for you. Also, don't forget, is it easier to win state or federal contracts? So I don't deal with state. I do not deal with state. I don't mess with state because Why? Federal has so many. I just stick with the federal sector. But from what I was told, state may have more paperwork, but I don't know. I don't even consider state. I mean, I'm on sam.gov, so we don't even get state contracts. Everything is federal on sam.gov. But if you want to do state, go for state. But federal is, is real easy. But go to the link in the bio. Go get your checklist. 5 steps to submitting a 5 to 7 figure proposal. Okay. Now, on July 27, y'all, I'm so excited to announce this before I get up out of here. I am doing a live workshop where those 5 steps that I'm going to show you, we're actually going to implement those steps. So for those of you who are like, well, okay, I got the 5 steps and you still not doing nothing about it, you come to my workshop, baby. Guess what? Baby, you submitting. You are going to be submitting that within that workshop. We are going to find a solicitation. We are going to look up the subs. We are going to call the subs. We are going to break down the scope of work. We're going to price. We're going to put your money on top. We're going to put the proposal together, and we're going to submit the same proposal that day. So when you walk out that workshop, you will have submitted one proposal with conconnects. And I'm going to teach it. I'm going to break it down for you. So that way, when you go back home, you're like, oh, I got this. Oh, baby, I got this. You're going to know how to submit. So those tickets, it's in the Dallas area, okay? Dallas, I'm coming to you. All right, I'm in Fort Worth. So Dallas, I'm coming to you. It is a live in-person event. Aren't y'all tired of being online? I mean, online is cool or whatever, but y'all be cheating online. Y'all be like trying to listen. Y'all be eating popcorn in the background. Y'all be watching TV, not paying attention. No, I need you in person because I need you to feel my energy. I need you to get some of this essence, okay? And I need to see you doing the work. So this is all in person. Dallas area, tickets on sale, July 27, 2024. Go get your tickets. I feel it ready. Right. The energy is going to be off the chain, and y'all don't even realize what I have in store for y'all. Y'all going to be like, I ain't never been to no workshop like this. This is crazy. So go to the link in my bio. Go get y'all tickets, man. Go get y'all tickets. Go get your free checklist on the 5 steps to submitting, and let's get started, okay? I know it depends on the CO, but do they require hard copies of classes and provisions to accompany their quote? Of classes, I'm not sure what you mean by classes. But sometimes, the provisions of the contract be already in the contract. So sometimes they want you to check off certain provisions just to make sure, even though you did it in sam.gov already, they sometimes want you to just check off certain provisions. But yeah, the clauses. Yeah, sometimes they want you to check out clauses. It just depends on if they ask for. So that's very good, Jay, that you're paying attention to that, because sometimes they do ask for it. And I'm going to tell you how you know if they want you to do a hard copy. And of course, it's not a hard copy because you're still emailing it. But if you ever notice the provisions are highlighted, like you're going through the solicitation, and if you ever notice that the provisions, like certain provisions are highlighted, those definitely you need to fill out. They will always be highlighted, and you still might have to fill some out. But that's how you kind of know if you have to fill them out, okay? So it just depends on the contract officer. I don't understand why they ask you to do that, because you've already done it in sam.gov, but I asked a contract officer that one day. He was like, oh, no, they just want us to do it. They don't be knowing. Let me tell you something. The contract officers don't be knowing what's going on with the contract. They are a robot. They're just submitting what they need to submit, and they're putting it out there and taking it in. That's all they're doing. So, but all right, guys, I got to get ready for my student. I am so excited. Make sure you go get your list. 5 steps to submitting, okay? 5 steps to submitting. No more excuses. Go get your ticket to the Watch Us Submit. Now, Watch Us Submit is based on the Watch Me Submit. Anybody was there when y'all watched me submit, where y'all came on live and y'all actually watched me submit a proposal, like go through the whole steps? It was on live. It was last year sometime. No, it was actually 2 years ago. I did that because I was in Chicago at the time. Well, this is the sister of that, and it's called Watch Us Submit, because y'all will be submitting proposals. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm so excited to have shared that with you. I hope it encourages you to keep submitting 70 plus proposals or 60 plus proposals before I won my first one. And I still got 190 whatever proposals left to submit for the year. So if I just won one, and then the budget might be getting better, like they might start whatever, y'all, I'm on my way to my 6 figures. So I will see you guys later. Check the bio, check the descriptions, go get your tickets, go get your free checklist, and I will see y'all later. All right, guys, I will see you later, Insta. Bye. All right, I will see you later, Tiki-Taki. Bye. All right, YouTube, go get your tickets. Description below. This will be on my channel, so you can rewatch this if you want. But I will see you later as well. Bye.